You want to get in shape, and you might be thinking, I'll just start working out and follow an eating plan from a magazine to complement my workout. So I improve the quality of my diet and I'll have the results I want. This is not what is going to happen. This might lead you to frustration. And I have multiple examples. I had this client, Akira. He used to train very hard. He would never complain about hard work, always training to failure and giving his maximum. But his nutrition, despite being a good quality, he would eat well, but the amount, the portions were not okay. So he would never have the results he wanted. Okay. And that's what is this episode about. Why focusing on your workout and just focusing on the quality of your nutrition by using magazines, for example, might be the path for frustration. What usually happens is you start following the advice of the magazine, the quality is going to get better, okay? And this is one of the aspects of diet. You have to improve the quality of your diet. Consequently, you will be reducing the number of calories you're having, which is usually the problem, okay? Most people are having more calories than they need, and in the case of moms, that is preventing you from losing the weight, the post baby weight you want. Okay, so and what happens is you've been working on your diet, following those eating plans from fitness influencers or artists, actresses, and your nutrition did get better. Okay, you're eating better, you're feeling better, and in combination with your workout, which you've been also focusing, it's making you feel better. Okay, but when it comes to the main result you want, which I assume is weight loss and toning up, okay? You want to lose weight, fit your old clothes, your dress, that old jeans, and that's what you want, and that's not happening, despite eating healthy, despite feeling better because of the combination of the workout and the diet. And why is that? Because portions are not adequate, okay? I always start, when I start talking about weight loss and toning up, I always start by explaining what it means. Okay, weight loss, you know what weight loss means. It's just losing weight on the scale. Okay, but what tone up means? It's important to understand because some people think that there are specific workouts to tone up, specific foods to tone up, and that's not the case. Tone up means that you reduce your body fat. Okay, body fat is the amount of fat that you have related to your total body weight. Okay, so in your skin, imagine your skin. There is the skin, a layer of fat underneath the skin, and your muscles. Okay, that layer of fat between your skin and the muscle tissue is what is preventing you from seeing your muscles, and that is toning up. When you want to reduce that body fat between the skin and the muscle so you can see the muscle, so you can see that shape body. Okay, so that means tone up. When you reduce your body fat, keeping your muscles or even gaining muscle in the process, because if you're losing weight in the wrong manner, you will lose muscle and fat, and you don't want that, because you want to, as you're losing weight, look better and better. So if you keep losing muscle along with it, with fat, you will, you're gonna look a smaller version of yourself. Okay, so you will look smaller, but it's still not with that shape, the tone shape. Okay, so for that to happen, you have to reduce body fat and keep your muscles. That being said, these results happen with a combination of proper training and proper nutrition. Okay, so that idea of I'm going to start working out, I'm going to do the best I can at home, at the gym, at the club, wherever you're working out, and just paying attention to the quality of diet, it's usually the path for frustration, because besides the quality of the nutrition, like I said at the beginning, you have to control the calories. So when you reduce calories, your body will use your body fat. Okay? If you eat well, but you're not reducing the number of calories your body needs to work, your body won't use your body fat, which is what you want. Okay? So for that to happen, you need to, number one, I will always put this as a number one, the nutrition part. Reduce your calories. So your body has to use something to survive, to generate energy. And it's going to use fat and muscle. Unfortunately, it's not only fat. How do you make your body to use as much fat as possible? By doing strength training. That's the second part. Okay? So that's why you need to combine always. If you want the best possible result, which is lose as much weight as you can while you're keeping or gaining muscle, so you will decrease in size and look much better at the end, you have to reduce your calories and do resistance training. Okay? There is actually one more besides reducing calories, which is macronutrient ratio. And that means that reducing calories might be understood that, okay, I can eat whatever I want as long as I'm reducing the calories. But eating 500 calories coming from fast food is not the same thing than 500 calories coming from a balanced diet containing fish, salad, more nutritious food. So it's important to balance those calories. That's called macronutrient ratio. Okay, so when it comes to nutrition, to produce result of losing weight and giving good stuff to your body so your body can build muscle, to tone up, you need to control calories, number one, and macronutrient ratio, number two. Okay, so nutrition and workout, that combination is a must when you want to lose weight and tone up in the best possible way. Okay, in case you're watching my show for the first time, the 20-Minute Fit Mom, what is this about? Okay, so I want to make a brief summary. The 20-Minute Fit Mom is the most time-efficient approach for moms who want to lose the post-baby weight, but don't have time. Most moms don't have time because your kids, they drain your time. And I know because I work from home and I also take care of my toddler, or my daughter. And I know that sometimes you don't have time to have a coffee. I only watch 20 minutes a day of TV because I have no time between work and taking care of my kid. So moms don't have time. They need something time efficient. This is the 20-Minute Fit Mom. 20-minute workouts, high intensity workouts, infrequent workouts with flexible eating. And that's going to work because you're going to be able to apply. You're going to be able to be consistent. Okay? This is a 20-Minute Fit Mom. Okay, so developing a little further on the concept of weight loss and toning up. Okay, I want to explain a little more about the workout. Okay, going to the gym is not. It's the first requirement. Okay, you have to go to the gym if you don't have anything at home, even though you could do an amazing job at home if you have some gear, as little as a bar, a bench, and a few plates. You could apply the principles of the 20-Minute Fit Mom and train at home. So whether you're going to the gym or training at home, you need weights. Why you need weights? To tone up, which is keeping or gaining muscle, because you need to stimulate your body to through resistance. Okay, your muscles understand that they need to adapt. If you're applying a heavy resistance, let's say you're doing something that is challenging, your body will understand that it's not strong enough, and you need to have more strength and muscle size. Okay, so that's what you do when you apply resistance. So to do that, you need to apply a super important principle, which is progressive overload, which means keep increasing your weight over time. And I mean, once every 2 or 3 workouts, you should be increasing a little bit of weight. There are some fractional weights that allow you to increase as little as a pound, three quarters, even a quarter pound. Okay, so when I say keep increasing your weights. I'm not saying that you have to increase like crazy, like a 5 pounds, 10 pounds every 2 or 3 workouts. I mean, just 1 or 2% will be enough. So if you did, for example, just a random number here, just for the sake of the explanation, okay? So if you did an exercise with 100 pounds last time and you got over 12 reps or over 90 seconds, you want to increase your weight, because beyond that point, beyond 12 reps or 90 seconds set, it starts to get more aerobic than anaerobic. And when you want to develop muscle to get to tone up, you want to stay in the aerobic stimulus. Okay, so you need to increase your weight. So you can increase in 100 kilos, 100 pounds. Okay, you could increase 2 to 3% of that weight. Okay, counting with bar, counting with everything. So if you're using 100, you want to increase, you could increase 2 pounds. Just to give an example. If that feels too much, you could increase even less. You could increase 1%, which is a pound and 100. Okay, that will probably bring you to fewer reps until you can't do any more, or a shorter set. Okay, and then that's what you should be doing every time you reach 12 reps or 90 seconds. Increase 2 to 3% of the weight. Okay, so you should be doing this over time. That's why you need a gym or you need some gear at home to increase. Okay, so this is the progressive overload that should be applying, okay, when you're working out. So it's not just going to the gym. It's not just getting the bar and doing the exercise. That's not enough. If you're going to the gym or if you're training at home, if you're not doing a good job, you're just wasting your time. I've seen people training with weights in an improper way, okay, for years and not having any results because they are not applying the proper principles, okay? Bottom line, to see muscle definition, to see that tone look, which is seeing your muscles, your shape, your body, okay, that sexy body looking in the way you want, you need to reduce body fat, keep or gain muscle, okay? So, and that is going to happen just with the right combination of nutrition, which involves calorie reduction and macronutrient ratio, and resistance training, applying progressive overload. Okay, I hope that that is clear in your mind at this point. Okay, and this answers the question that I raised at the beginning, which is just working out, not following the right principles, and just eating healthy is not gonna deliver the result you want. Okay, you need to apply those important concepts for nutrition and workouts. This saves a lot of time. Okay, like I said, I've seen former clients who didn't want to focus on their nutrition part. Okay, they thought they were eating well and they just wanted to focus on the workout. And I've seen this in other people talking to me like after the baby, after they had their baby, and training for almost 2 years to lose 20, 25 pounds. Okay, all right, that's a victory. Okay, you lost your post baby weight, but that's too long. If you're doing things in the right way, you should be able to lose everything. Look, listen to me. Everything you gained during pregnancy in up to 6 months. Okay, for most moms, if you didn't gain an excessive amount of weight, you should be able to lose everything in up to 3 months. At least that's what my clients have been getting from the 20-minute fit mom. Okay, so this is time efficient. So you train less, only 20 minutes, once or twice a week, and you have this kind of result. Okay, fast, effective result, because nobody likes keep overworking to achieve something. Okay, we want to achieve things as fast as possible. Okay, so when you combine the proper nutrition and exercise science, you will have the best possible outcome in the shortest amount of time. Okay, and that is going to boost your confidence. That's going to make you look better. That's going to boost your energy because you need to have more energy than before, more than ever before with your kids. They never stop. Okay. This is going to bring you a lot of health benefits. Okay. Because when you reduce body fat, when you gain muscle, when you produce those changes in your body, of course, you're looking for improving your aesthetics. Okay, that's what you want. You want to look better. Okay, that's great. But all this improvement in the outside is going to bring you improvements in the inside. Okay, your health will get better in general. Okay, so it's not just aesthetics. Proper resistance training brings a lot of benefits, including bones, strengthening your bones, cardiovascular system, improves your cardiovascular system to the point to prevent some diseases or to improve other conditions that you might have. Tons of different things that you can have with proper resistance training and proper nutrition besides the aesthetic part. Just before I wrap up this episode here, when I was a dietitian, I remember that this was the reason why I became a coach. This was over 15 years ago. I will coach moms, or not even moms in general, okay, with nutrition. They will be following proper nutrition, calorie intake, macronutrient ratio, all the aspects of nutrition, and still not having the aesthetic results they wanted. Okay, that's because the nutrition, the exercise part wasn't right, and it happened the same, but the opposite. People training super well, like Akira, which my former client that I mentioned at the beginning, and not having the results because workout was amazing, but nutrition was not. So you always need to combine both to have the best possible results, okay, and quick. So you're struggling because you're probably not approaching this in the right way. It's not just going to the gym. It's not just moving, getting a bar and lifting up and down. It's not just eating healthy, okay? Of course, going to the gym or getting the gear to start working out at home, which is totally completely possible, is the first step, but you need to do it in the right way. In nutrition, the same. Eating healthy is the first step, but unfortunately, I don't make the rules. I just teach them. It's not enough, okay? You have to do it. You have to be accurate with calories and macronutrient ratios, all right? I hope you like this episode, and if this is the first time here, I strongly recommend you to listen to the past episodes where I outline the method, how it works, how is it possible 20-minute workout once or twice a week and deliver these kind of results. This is not a conventional workout. It's a science-based workout. A super slow method delivers you a lot of intensity through a specific technique, and this makes it time efficient. Okay? Thanks for watching or listening, and see you in the next one.